If he managed to convince his voter base in 2020 that the election was rigged and that their votes didn't count or didn't matter, why would they have any reason to vote for him now? So here's the most important news story in the entire country right now. Trump responds to indictment, calls it a hoax. Apparently, this guy is being charged with stuff. Let's see what's going on.
Like I said, we were kind of previewing for you a response, not only a written response like Trump has had on Truth Social, but also he put out a video just now. It's about 4 minutes long. It's his first response to the federal indictment brought down by special counsel Jack Smith's team. Let's listen.
Very sadly, we're a nation in decline, and yet they go after a popular president, a president that got more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country, by far, and did much better the second time in the election than the first. And they go after him on a boxes hoax, just like the Russia hoax and all of the others. It's been going on for 7 years. They can't stop because it's election interference at the highest level. There's never been anything like what's happened. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent person. They had the Mueller hoax, the Mueller report, and that came out. No collusion after 2.5 years. That was set up by Hillary Clinton and Democrats. But this is what they do.
Who's to say where they got those secret documents? I didn't give the Russians those documents. I mean, I didn't do anything with them, no. It was me.
Do so well. If they would devote their energies to honesty and integrity, it would be a lot better for our country. They could do a lot better. They could do a lot of great things. But when you look at what's happened to our country in the last 3 years, we were energy independent.
The dude behind him is smoking something. Like he's having a good time back there.
Strong military that wasn't woke. We were doing so well. We were respected all over the world.
Military,
with the biggest tax cuts in history, biggest regulation cuts in history. And what do? You have a president where an election was taken, got more votes than any sitting president in history by far. Never anything.
Except one. I think there was one that got more. Surely there was one.
Even close. And they come after me because now we're leading in the polls again by a lot against Biden and against the Republicans by a lot. But we're leading against Biden.
Is he beating Biden in the polls? That could be true. That's scary if true, honestly. I don't want Trump to win. I don't think he'll do that much, but he's pliable enough that I would be very uncomfortable if he won. Not that polls are trustworthy, like, ever at all. Polls rely on the historically, like in the past couple decades, like the young have just not voted. But like that's phasing out. Like young people are pissed. So polls really don't mean anything anymore because they're kind of banking on the fact that young people just like won't vote, but like that's changing. I never trust polls because they never ask me. That's pretty true. When's the last time a pollster's knocked down your door to get your opinion? Yeah. What the fuck? Like, oh, yeah. Okay. They got people going around doing polls. Yeah, fuck off. I've never seen a pollster. It's a conspiracy, man. Anyway, Biden versus wait, why the fuck would DeSantis be beating Biden by a 5% margin in any poll on earth? No, see, it's fake. That's simply not true. The Georgia poll. Wait, North Carolina. Okay, I see. Never mind, sorry. Wait, I want to see the one for Florida. Oh, they only got one for North Carolina? And then the rest are just like general election. Okay. Biden 43, DeSantis 40, Biden 43, Trump 41. I highly doubt that DeSantis is even close to Trump. Not a chance. No, DeSantis is a wet towel. See, I don't trust polls. Biden would wreck DeSantis' asshole, dude. DeSantis is not only a piece of shit, he's a boring piece of shit. Okay? If you're going to be the shittiest human being on earth, at least be entertaining. At least give us a little riz, man. But no, he is a wet towel that's been sitting in the sink slightly too long and is starting to smell a little funky. You should probably wash that.
By a lot, a tremendous amount. And we went up to a level that they figure the way they're going to stop us is...
Not to be a nerd, but I actually know the math behind polls. If you have to preface a sentence with not to be a nerd, I have news for you, you fucking nerd. You'll get shoved in a locker.
...using what's called warfare. And that's what it is. This is warfare for the law.
Not here to do fucking
And we
math.
can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. Our country is going to hell. And they come after Donald Trump, weaponizing the Justice Department, weaponizing the FBI. We can't let...
I've never heard of the Justice Department being weaponized against any disenfranchised group of people. Never. It's never happened.
...this continue to go on because it's ripping our country to shreds. We have such big problems, and this shouldn't be one of them. It's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax, just like Russia, just like the fake dossier was a hoax. You saw the Durham report. You saw the Mueller report. It was all a big...
Didn't the Durham report have like nothing in it? My dad called me one day. I never told you guys this. My dad called me one day out of the blue, right? And he's like, he was talking about something else, but then like he brought up the fucking Durham report. He's like, son, listen, I know you did that politics thing on Twitch. You've got to see this Durham report. If you consider yourself a responsible reporter of political news, you have to read the Durham report. And I'm like, okay, Dad, sure. I had literally not even like heard about it at all before that point. And then I like looked it up, and apparently it's just like nothing. Like I didn't read it for myself, but apparently it's nothing. Like there's nothing in there. Like I trust the sources that told me there's nothing in there. Let's say that. I trust CNN because I'm a liberal. But anyway.
Hoax. You had 2 impeachments, and they lost and we won. And we had tremendous support. But that was a hoax and a scam. And now they're doing it again. It's just a continuation, 7 years, even after I'm out.
Honestly, I feel like not enough people are talking about the fact that like he's effectively dismantled his voter base, right? Think about this logically. And I know that Americans are not much for logical thinking, but just bear with me. If he managed to convince his voter base in 2020 that the election was rigged and that their votes didn't count or didn't matter, why would they have any reason to vote for him now? What's to say they won't just pull this again? Like, what's keeping them from doing that? Why should they vote, right? I'm not going to scroll through this whole thing, but yeah, there's like a, I'll tell you it's the Jew, but have you heard of the Hibernian conspiracy? Sounds crazy? Get ready to take the green pill. List of U.S. presidents with Irish blood. Obama. Got the Irish blood. Oh no, dude. Is this... Oh, fuck me. To be sure you can trust me with your money, you dirty sassan... Is that a slur? Wait, is that a slur? You sassanach! You disgusting sassanach. I don't like your kind around... I don't like your kind around here, you sassanach. That's the best slur I've ever heard. Sounds like sausage. That's why I like it. Anyway, let's go back to like the most important news story in the entire fucking planet right now.
But it's called election interference. They're trying to destroy a reputation so they can win an election. That's just as bad as doing any of the other things that have been done over the last...
Have you read the entire indictment? I don't believe in reading.
...number of years, and especially during the 2020 election. So I just want to tell you, I'm an innocent man. I did nothing wrong. And we will fight this out just like we've been fighting for 7 years. It would be wonderful if we could devote our full time to making America great again. And that's
pretty damning. I've heard that it is. I have not read it myself, but I've heard that there are many bad things that he did, and he's a bad boy, and he needs to be spanked. I mean, put in jail, not spanked, because that's... Oh, where did that come from? Anyway, yeah, I've heard it's not great.
What we did, but now, again, our country is in decline. We're a failing nation, and this is what they do. I'm an innocent man. We will prove that again.
Well, he says he's an innocent man, guys, and I don't think he would lie. I'm just saying. He, like, could have easily avoided this, but he made it more illegal than it needed to be. I love that. Well, honestly, right? Like, I mean, this country's owned by money, man. How fucking dumb do you have to be in order to get in trouble? You can do... At a certain wealth level, right? Like, you just do whatever you want. Like, you can just do anything at a certain level of wealth. Just look at Elon Musk. He decided he wanted to buy Twitter, so he bought it. And he's still rich, by the way. Like, he can just do anything. So what the fuck is he getting in trouble for? Richest man, my ass, dude. He was showing documents off to people who had no business seeing them. That is what I heard. Yeah, he was like, check it out. I got the documents. I got the documents. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is that sexy? Does that turn you on? Ooh, ew, ugh. I know. Oh, I know, baby. Oh, these are some top secret nuclear launch codes. Some nuclear launch codes that only I had access to for a long time, for a very long time. And my cock is actually quite large also. Don't let the hands fool you. Yeah, secret docs right there. Right there.
7 years of proving it,
secret
and here we go again. Very unfair, but that's the way it is. I just want to thank everybody. We are doing something very special for our country. We're putting America...
If he were a real G, you know what he would have done? He would have made copies of them. He would have made copies of all the secret docs, just like flow them out of the printer, and then he would have like rained it down over like a football stadium. You know what I mean? Like money, but like instead of money, it's like top secret United States documents. And he still would have gotten away with it. He's not a real G, man.
America first. I always put America first. And that's why we were in a position. Unfortunately, that position is no longer valid because they've done such a poor job. But we're in a...
Of course, he's making money off of this. Dude, if he were put in jail, like legitimately put in jail, I honestly feel like there would be a faction of people that would just go insane. Like they would just break. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. It does kind of scare me, the idea of Trump going to jail. Like, that legitimately scares me. I feel like there are just some people who are so unhinged. Yeah, riots in the suburbs. Like, they're just so unhinged that, like, they'll cause havoc. It does not take many people. I know we talk about how, like, 70% of the United States votes Democrat or some shit. But, like, it does not take many people to cause that amount of chaos, okay? I mean, you all saw January 6th. Like, you thought January 6th was bad. Wait till he's indicted. Wait till he goes to fucking jail. Okay? You can't fathom. If he goes to jail, I feel like it will ultimately be good for him if it's a short amount of time. Like, that's it. Like, there will always be, like, his cult following that thinks that, like, the institution is against him, despite him being one of the richest motherfuckers on the planet. Like, the literal president of the United States for 4 years. There will just always be people on his side. There would be people raiding the jail trying to break him out. Yeah, I believe that. He'll get house arrest or something. I think, honestly, that would probably be the best solution. Like, as much as I would, guys, I would love, all right? I come at night thinking about Donald Trump in handcuffs going off to, like, federal prison. Believe me. But, like, let's be honest. The best solution here is probably house arrest. No death penalty, no life sentence, like a slap on the wrist, and he also can't run for president. Like, let's be real. That's probably the best solution. I don't think he should go to jail for life, just for the sake of sanity. I mean, does he deserve it? I don't know, but, you know, anyway.
Where we're going to make America great again. I'm innocent, and we will prove that very, very soundly and hopefully very quickly. Thank you very much.
Okay, so former President Donald Trump there calling this warfare, calling this a hoax, saying he is innocent, saying they will fight this there. So that is the former president. His response to this breaking news right now, we heard it. He wrote it on Truth Social first. That's how we even knew about this, that he has been indicted there in Florida. He has to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami next Tuesday.
If you want my opinion, I feel like the Trumpers, like the forever Trumpers, you know, let's say that like worst comes to worst and he goes to jail. If DeSantis gets the nomination, God forbid, right? But let's say he does. I honestly feel like the forever Trumpers will just say that DeSantis was in on it. I mean, think about it. He's in Florida. You could draw all kinds of red lines between DeSantis and Trump's indictment. Forever Trumpers, there's just a faction of them that would never, ever vote for DeSantis. They would think that he's in on it. It would just build upon that conspiracy. So I don't see a scenario where DeSantis becomes president. I just don't. Trump could. Let's hope it doesn't happen. But he certainly could. So let's make sure that we tell our friends and family who are voting Democrat to vote. But I do think that Biden can seal this election quite handily. I don't think that Trump has the support he thinks he does. He's kind of dying in his in his rhetoric and in his jubilant personality. I just don't think it's going to happen for him. I predict a pretty handy Biden victory. And also, I don't know, like I see the tides turning. Like more since 2022, more boomers have died and more Zoomers have turned 18. And we've seen the pattern with that. I don't see it coming out for the Republicans, but it could. So go vote. if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGunther/TTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program, and you will get early access content, as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.